Several of the great personalities in football who came to delight millions of fans through their personas are legitimate trash talkers who can back up their statements. Their personality could be misinterpreted as arrogant, but they're more confident than anything else, which is why they chose to engage in trash talking against their competitors. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at the greatest trash talkers in football history. Yeah, you heard it right. Sergio Ramos, the native of Sevilla, is well known for never remaining silent when he disagrees with something. There are endless stories about Ramos that we could share. Ramos has the unwelcome reputation of being a filthy footballer, but he ignores his detractors and continues to present himself as naturally as ever. Any opponent who attempts to approach him during a game will have a difficult time doing so. Roy Keane, the most vociferous player ever coached by Sir Alex Ferguson at Manchester United, Roy Keane is one of the most revered figures in Premier League history and a born trash talker. His Irish temperament propelled him to the top when he was at his best, but also led to his dismissal from Manchester United when he wasn't. Keane had an intense rivalry with Arsenal's Patrick Vieira. He relished every opportunity to face the Frenchman. Gerard Pique. Gerard Pique loathes Madridistas and enjoys the ribbing that accompanies the rivalry, making this probably the greatest troll Real Madrid has ever encountered. When he had the opportunity to humiliate Los Blancos, Gerard Pique was quite loud about his provocations and repeatedly made them suffer. Pique's second surname is Bernabeu, which is ironic given that he is reviled in that stadium. Patrick Vieira, the Frenchman we mentioned when talking about Roy Keane, was one of the cruelest teammates anyone could have. Zlatan Ibrahimovic admitted that he didn't enjoy it when Vieira first arrived at Inter because of their continuous disputes and physical confrontations. Vieira was an expert at getting inside another player's head, and he enjoyed everyone's response. Dani Alves, the Brazilian right back, enjoyed taunting opponents through his play, but when necessary, he would also get in their faces. This is one of those guys who love to talk a lot, but to whom you can never really answer since he always played at the highest level. Every opponent who was aware of this player's potential realized that tampering with Dani would likely result in mockery. Megan Rapinoe, the captain of the United States women's national team, one of the most recent trash talkers in football, began a revolution against President Donald Trump. She declined to visiting the effing White House since it was evident that she had never liked Trump. What did Trump do? Before insulting her, he demanded that she win the World Cup. She did so in the most spectacular manner convincible. Jose Mourinho. The first news conference this man gave as Chelsea manager will never be forgotten by any member of the press, and Mourinho's special one remark will forever occupy a special place in our hearts. Mourinho was an expert provocateur, yet this was merely the beginning of a gift that kept on giving for years. Whether it was Antonio Conte, Pep Guardiola, Arsene Wenger, or every other manager in between, every single one of them failed. Mourinho consistently exploited his opponent's weakness through the microphones. In addition, the man's trash talk was supported by results. Diego Costa. This guy is arguably the most unsettling striker to face, as he relishes conflict and will go to any length to clear himself of defenders. Even at one point, he spat on his glove and used it to irritate defenders such as Sergio Ramos and Pepe. This is Diego Simeone's favorite sort of player, as they never give up and become a nightmare for their opponents. If that weren't enough, Costa is also one of the world's most skilled attackers. Eric Cantona. The French rebel was often in the news due to his repeated statements to the press, as well as his exceptional football play. Regardless of whatever team you supported, watching Cantona play for Manchester United guaranteed a good time at the stadium. This man and his attitude are what made the Premier League what it is today. Everyone owes Cantona a debt of gratitude for his efforts. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The Swedish striker is undoubtedly the most flamboyant of them all. He has all the characteristics of a world-class trash talker. The man spoke about himself in the third person, referred to himself as God, loathed being compared to any other footballers, and had something to say to the cameras at all times. But most significantly, Zlatan consistently destroyed the opposition with spectacular displays similar to the one that he displayed last week at the Los Angeles Derby. Nobody's better at trash talking than Zlatan. He almost coined the term. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.